am back again. Yes, it's me, Chayla Mendez, your host, and thank you for staying locked on to DBS because we're bringing you some more of that good vibes and energy right here on This Morning. Last Friday was the official launch of Youth Month, so let's check out what happened at the expose. Hey everybody, wake up, good morning to you. We are here at Constitution Park for the official launching of Youth Month, so it's a youth expose, and I have a good friend of mine. I remember him from SMC, St. Mary's College. So first of all, introduce yourself to St. Lucia and let them know what exactly is happening today.
Okay, everyone. Hi. Good morning again. I'm Alan Splant, and I'm the Public Relations Officer on the National Students Council. And I fall under the Planning Committee and the PR team of Youth Month 2019. And today we have the official start of our Youth Month. Today we have Youth Expose, where we get youth from all across the island where they come to showcase their talent, and we have in the different tents exhibitors, well, entrepreneurs who are all showcasing what they do for a living, young entrepreneurs today. First, we started with our march with the Royal St. Lucia Police Band from the Serenity Park down to the Constitution Park, and then we commenced with our opening ceremony, the Youth Overhaul in tribute to Marcia Dolo Lashley, a past youth and sports officer, and she was very active in the, let's say, in the church. So we had a youth overhaul for her where we had gospel done headed by Robert Rennie, who is the president of the South Castries Youth and Sports Council. Then now we're having the NSC, National Students Council talent segment, and later we'll be having a cultural explosion. And everybody is welcomed to walk around and to view the exhibitors if they want to purchase anything from our entrepreneurs. So they're welcome onto Constitution Park. Yeah.
Now with that, of course, I mean, you guys must have been hearing all the excitement behind us. People are definitely enjoying it. I know earlier this morning you guys had a lot of people coming through, but you know, despite rain falling intermittently,
it's showers of blessings.
It's blessings because it has not stopped people from coming out. So right now, how are you feeling about the support that you're getting? And you know, even for people who may not have known, it is pulling their attention, and you know, everybody's coming this way.
Okay, I must say to you, Shella, that I'm really amazed now. This morning, the support that I got from the crowd, people I realized who was there, who started with us from the morning, has not left us yet. And I honestly think people don't have work. People just don't have work today. They stuck with us, they stayed with us. And I think as for, especially myself as youth, that's what we expect from the elders, especially once we know that we have their support in activities like this, that we are always good, and that, you know, we are the backbone, or they say we are the future and we are the backbone of tomorrow. So they're keeping us and then giving us the support. I am really, really, really amazed, especially on behalf of all the youth and who planned this activity here today.
Yeah. Because we see other youth members involved, like we see Scotty as the MC, and you know what, we are definitely giving a special shout out to anybody who has beast work to stay here, because it really is, you know, astonishing to see the numbers of people here. So it really makes you wonder. But despite that, you know, the support is what is amazing. And I think what really blew me away is so far from the talent.
And one thing again, just before we continue, I must have to give a big thank you to the mayor of Castries, because the tents and everything you see, and volunteers in Lucia, because they're supposed to be having their activity there today, the good deeds there. That's why we're in support of their shirt, and with the feeding the 1,500 people program with Beauty Max. So they are with us here today in collaboration with all the other exhibitors and everybody else. So we want to thank out to the mayor. All the flags and everything which is in the park right now was put up by the mayor. So, yeah.
You know what, again, it just shows the support. Everybody just, you know, we have to continue supporting initiatives like that. There's so much talent that I'm seeing here from the young entrepreneurs, you know, just a showcase going on. So hats off to you guys for putting together a really great event.
And it's not even over yet, because this is just the start of Youth Month. So we have many other activities coming up. We have, in a few weeks, well, I think next week we have Youth Service Week, where youth and sports councils, political, all groups around the island are coming together with their councils to work for Youth Service Week, where they go out to various homes and whatnot to give back to the different communities and so on. We also have the Caribbean Youth Conference, which is now annual. It was done last year, and it was a really good initiative, especially for me, because I learned a lot of new delegates, all from regional, international, and so on, and a lot more. So we're having it this year again, especially community outreach in the different communities. We also have Camp Kalinago on the weekend at the base of the Pito. So Camp Kalinago is strictly Amerindian because Kalinago falls under the Amerindians. So we come with our Ubuntu leader and everything, and it's planned by the Youth Ambassadors Network under the National Youth Council. Together, everything is with the Government of St. Lucia and Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. Also, we have our Youth Awards, where we highlight the youth of all youth around the island, where they get nominated for different categories such as visual arts, literary arts, outstanding student leaders, student council, like outstanding youth in agriculture, and so on. So it's really diverse, and we have a lot for Youth Month. And we're going to see, just like the independence celebrations, we're going to celebrate a lot in Youth Month also. And also, I think on the 13th of April, if my memory serves me right, is the anniversary, the 34th anniversary of the National Youth Council, from time it was formed. So yes, so it's a really nice thing. And I mean, despite the rain and whatnot, it's still a wonderful event.
As you can see, clearly the sun has come out. Again, people are still continuing to enjoy themselves. And you know what? If this is the example of how the rest of Youth Month is going to unfold, I have no doubt that it's not going to be boring, it's not going to be basic, and we are going to celebrate. It will be lit. So St. Lucia, it is the official opening of Youth Month, so keep an eye out. There's going to be plenty more happening, and of course, Good Deeds Day, this has happened on a perfect day. So let's again make sure we do something for others, let's do something for our youth, and thank you very much, because I am thoroughly impressed. Very articulate young man. So on that note, we wish everybody a good day. Everybody, so welcome back to This Morning. Are you ready for more? Because I'm sure ready to keep things moving right along. Now, last week was my first experience at a Me Curator Art Gallery exhibition. The theme was Kool-Aid, so of course I had to make the effort to be there, and I definitely did not regret. But if you want to find out, let's check out the experience and of course what happened. St. Lucia, guess what? I promised that I would make sure that I come over to Me Curator so we can experience this showcase, and let me tell you, I am not regretting it. It's also Jamari's first time. How are you feeling being here?
Oh, I feel perfectly.
Good stuff. So I'm bringing, a young art fan, and again, it's something for the entire family. So we had to find Bookie. She's our, official host and welcoming us here this evening. How are you, my love?
I'm very well, thank you. Yes.
And thank you for having us. And of course, it takes a lot of work behind the scenes to put this together. But I'm so happy that there's more platforms and more opportunities with what you've been doing here at Me Curator. So how do you feel? Another night going through, and so far everybody looks like they're enjoying.
It makes it all worthwhile. And most importantly, the artists are being showcased and highlighted. The work here is for everyone, young, small, old, and it features a range of St. Lucian artists, from those who are established and also emerging. So it's actually quite a well-balanced collection here.
All right, good stuff. Well, on that note, I know it's a very busy night for you, so we won't take up much of a time. There's so much to see and enjoy St. Lucia, so I think this is where you officially start off.
Excellent. Enjoy.
So guess who we ran into? Of course, we know him from CDF, but he's off duty tonight. So we have Jacques-Claude. How are you?
I'm good. Very good.
And how are you enjoying the vibes for this exhibition? Of course, it's Kool-Aid, and we can see all the vibrant colors.
Yeah. I must say I'm thoroughly impressed. A lot of talent in St. Lucia that people really need to come out and see for themselves. Like you mentioned, from a CDF perspective, I was invited by Bookie. She's doing a phenomenal job in terms of showcasing our local artisans and what they can do. Walking into the exhibition, I was really blown away by some of the paintings that I've seen from the onset. A lot of artists, a lot of vibrancy. I mean, I was expecting wow, but I was not expecting this level of wow. Some of the paintings, I think, they're priceless. In their own right, they're priceless. The vibe is great, the energy is great, beautiful people, beautiful paintings. I think it's something that everybody needs to come out and be a part of.
Now I'm happy that you're saying that. And of course, again, I'm stressing the fact that he is not here for work. So, this is not part of his call of duty. This is genuine love and enjoyment happening right now. And there's a very nice buzzing atmosphere. And I think, again, just the vibrancy of the paintings and the theme for this one is really adding to the atmosphere.
Definitely, most definitely.
Good stuff. Well, I'm going to leave you to continue enjoying St. Lucia. You guys need to make sure you come out to meet Curator for the next gallery. St. Lucia, I think this talented artist needs no introduction with his Dominican St. Lucian heritage, bringing so much vibrancy, and of course his contribution here at the exhibition. So I have Arnold Tula. How are you?
I'm cool, good night.
So Arnold, how do you feel about being here, being part of the exhibition? You have a captivating piece behind us as well, and I think it's just showing that there's going to be a lot more happening very soon with the arts.
Well, we all know that there was a sort of a growth in arts 20 years ago. As you remember, I exhibited with Arts Babe, then after I had the Modern Art Gallery in Bois d'Orange. Then later on, we had the Inner Gallery and a lot of other shows, even at Snooty Agouti. But we found that in the last almost 5 years, there's not been much art activity. I think the last time we spoke, I was featured at Blue Coral Mall by the cultural division. So that's a while, and that's why whatever is happening in the arts, anybody who's willing to do something, I'm always happy to participate and take part and to exhibit my work, because a lot of the times now my work is more exhibited on social media, and it may be a more limited audience, you're not reaching the general public, whereas when we have local shows like this, there's a better opportunity to get what we're doing across to the public. And I must say, if you look at what you've seen around, there are a growing generation of new artists coming up. Of course, a lot of them are still very inexperienced, in my opinion, and have a long way to go. But the enthusiasm and the color and the drive is there. So that means that in the end product, they will need support. And we will need some kind of facility to showcase our local talent on a larger scale.
Well, you know what? That's definitely words from the wise and a very well-experienced artist here. So creativity at its best and just a great atmosphere here at Me Curator. And I know you had 2 pieces on display. So just tell us the names of what you have on display tonight.
Okay, this one is called Moonlight River. And a lot of people say it's not my typical personal style. However, my abstracts are not realistic. They're not done from photographs. They're done from my head. And it's a sort of a tableau, makeup of my childhood, when we played in the moonlight, in the countryside, my little granny's house. This piece is called Island Dreams, and as you can see, it is more whimsical, more ethereal, a little more surrealistic in a sense, and more abstract. But it has a lot to do with our hopes. So you find you see the fishes are fighting upstream, you find salmon jump up the waterfalls, and then you have people houses and stuff, and flowers, even flowers and a hummingbird. So the Island Dreams, it's something that calls for conservation, protection of our ecosystem. That is my biggest concern now in my work. How can we maintain the beauty that we have inherited, and how quickly we are destroying it? It's the biggest question.
I love the message behind that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So sadly, all good things must come to an end. So this is where our night and experience here at Couleur, the exhibition at Me Curator, is going to end. And JJ, how did you enjoy your experience?
Oh, I loved my experience here.
And what's your favorite piece?
Oh, it's one of the Amazon of Versicolor.
All right, well, you see good taste. It's a great family atmosphere. So from JJ and I, we'll see you next time. Don't miss the next one.